One of the most fascinating things about the show to me, or being in the game of Survivor, is that the melting pot of all these personalities that come together, the dynamics of who they are, and that we all have this common denominator of winning $1 million. And it's the layering, like the onion, of at what point is one person going to pull ahead to dominate or to take lead or to strategize. We're all doing it, but it's at what point does that peel of that onion come back in that personality of that person. And the layering, everyone that's been picked to be on the show, they're all unique, and they all have these dynamic characteristics, and they evolve as the game goes on. And that is my favorite part, is to see these personalities just unravel. I noticed myself unraveling and coming to layers that I didn't want to expose to people. But I don't know how much other people did, because they never saw me on the show as a threat. They saw me as a vote. And that was interesting, because I am quite the opposite. I came from 3-7 from the very beginning. Out of the gates, we were 3-7. I never really had a chance to prove myself as a threat. That was the hard part for me. I would play the game, absolutely. If we started tomorrow, I would play the game completely opposite. I would be without fear that I'm going to die, without fear that you're going to get dizzy and pass out. You move on, you cut up and open another coconut, you realize that you can swing the machete 52 more times than you think you could have per 10 minutes, and you waste so much time not worrying about the frivolous, and you play the game. You play the game because it's Survivor, and you're not truly going to die. You're going to hit bottoms and levels that you've never hit before, and you're going to get dizzy, and you're going to have to get up slower. But I would play the game not worrying about how long it's going to take me to get there, but every moment of the journey, that old cliche, and that's how I play the game differently. I butted heads with Jason from the very beginning, and I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up. Because Jason was with the island the moment he hit the island, and it wasn't until after I was able to make up with him that I realized how much I butted heads with him. He was 22 years old, and I was 43, and this kid's wallowing in the dirt and up every day, but it wasn't so much that he was wallowing in the dirt and getting in the sand and swinging, hit the coconut, you know, the machete, in pure exhaustion. He became with the island, and that was the biggest controversy that I had with him, because I envied it. I was so pissed that this kid that was 22 years old, that hadn't seen what I'd seen around the world, was able to jump out and do something that I wanted so bad. And I don't think it was youth, I think it was mindset. So hindsight, he was in a place mentally that I thought I was, but he told me I wasn't when I got there. And it blew my mind. And I butted heads with him, because he's telling me, get firewood, get this, get that. And I'm like, and all I wanted was to feel the way that he felt the whole time with the island. One of the things that I prepared for the least was the shift in lack of control. Being a builder and having a regimented lifestyle that I do have, being able to eat when I want to eat dinner. Hey, it's quitting time, guys. We're getting out of here. We're leaving. Having no control and having to ask everyone else to concur before you leave was huge. It was huge. No one cares about your money, your smile, the way you look in a swimsuit, the way you talk, your dynamics. No one cares. It's what are you going to bring to give anybody comfort at that moment. And that was very, very hard. It was harder than I had ever prepared for. It was amazing. I knew there'd be, you know, insects and bugs and rats, but I never thought that they would actually be attacking my body. And then, you know, so you ask yourself, you know, you want to quit. And then it's when you're able to go through that, you know, you just have to admire the kids that are 22 years old and 23 years of age that are actually going through things that you thought you could. And easily, because of your age and who you are and your knowledge and what you do. And age and physical agility means nothing in the game of Survivor. It's your mental state and what you brought with you. It's like a whole humming. It's like a humming experience inside of you. And a lot of times I'd sit on the island and you could feel this humming inside of you. You could feel your heartbeat. At any given moment, you could feel your heartbeat. And it was like, what are you going to do to make today, to make these people believe in you? And first, you had to make yourself believe in you. I mean, you want all these people to believe in you, but you have to, and you don't even believe in yourself yet. So it's getting over that threshold. It was an amazing experience, and I'd do it again tomorrow.